Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the player ratings for Everton 5, West Brom 2. A fantastic victory for Everton, which means back-to-back victories for Everton to start the Premier League season, as well as the win against Salford City in the week. Means it's been a fantastic start and a good win today. Maybe not the most convincing victory in the world, and Carlo Ancelotti said in his post-match interview that he felt they were the better team in the first half, and he is probably right. But Everton went on to win the game comfortably, with West Brom obviously being down to 10 men. Let's get into it. Jordan Pickford, could he have done better with the free kick? Does he pull his hands away? Does he? I don't know. I'm not a goalkeeper. I'm not entirely sure whether it was just such a brilliant free kick. I'm going to give Jordan Pickford the benefit of the doubt and say it was a brilliant free kick. And I'll give him a 7. Yeah, I don't think he could have done much with the first goal. He made a good save in the first half, and apart from that, was a quite quiet day for him. Let me know your thoughts on the free kick, whether you think he could have done more or it was just a superb free kick. Let me know. Seamus Coleman, I thought Seamus Coleman was brilliant today, and I've given him an 8. I thought he got up and down the pitch really, really well. Always looking to get forward today as well. Always looking to overlap. Defended well as well. I couldn't fault him at all. So I've given him an 8. On the other side, Luca Dean as well. I've actually given him a 7. I thought he played pretty well today. Deliveries into the box. Defensively got caught out a couple of times. Not majorly, I just thought just a couple of little things. But going forward, I thought he was really, really well. I'm sure people may have him higher, but I've given him a 7. Michael Keane, I've give a 7 as well. Scored the goal that put us back in the lead. I'll give him a 7.5 actually. Give him a 7.5 for his goal. Defensively he was fine. Passing the first half was a little bit slow. Bit jinky, but yeah, I'll give him 7.5. Yeah. Yerry Mina, I will give a 6. I thought he should have done so much better for their first goal. I thought he should have come out. No one was tracking the run, and he just let him run and run and run. And once you do that, I just think you're committing defensive suicide. I think if you let talented players run at you and give them time, they'll shoot. And these are talented players, and they'll score. I think he should have done a lot better there, because the midfielder was nowhere near him. So I think you've got to come out, you've got to engage the ball, and I don't think he did that. I think he should have done better for the free kick as well. I don't think he jumped. I think he almost ducked, actually. He was a bit off for today. His passing wasn't great. I like Yerry. I think he's a good player, but I just think today he just wasn't at it completely. I think he just needed to do the basics a little bit better, so I've given him a 6. Into midfield, Alan, I've given him a 7.5. I thought he was, again, first half was a little bit offy, but second half completely dominated the midfield. And some people might think he should be higher, but I just thought first half he was a little bit offy. He wasn't just playing in front of that back four, he was running the other way at times, and I don't think he should be doing that. I think he should be just sitting in front of the back four and screening them. And I think if he does that better, than the first goal maybe doesn't happen. But I thought second half he took over completely. Decore, I've given him a 7, quite steady all the way through. Again, first half grew into the game. Manager took him off because he was on a yellow card. Very sensible. We don't want to be losing him for future games. But consistent. I think that's the thing. I think if these players have consistent 7 and 8s every week, we'll be fine. Andre Gomez, I've actually given him a 6. I thought Andre Gomez was a little bit off for today. I think if anyone's place in that midfield is up for grabs, it's his. I thought he was poor to give away the free kick that led to the second goal. I just thought his passing wasn't as slick as it could be. I just think, I just thought he was a little bit slow today and didn't really get into the game enough. And the way Hammers wants to play centrally, you just wonder whether there's a position there to take. And it might be, we can benefit from wide areas. We'll have to wait and see. Into the front three, James Rodriguez, I have given 9. I thought he was brilliant today. Really, really brilliant on the ball. His goal was exceptional. His assist for Richarlison to put across to Dominic Calvert-Lewin was fantastic. Set piece delivery and just general awareness and general use of the ball. He got Gibbs sent off, which was nice. He doesn't shirk tackles. He just looks an all-round spectacular player, and he is shown why he's world class, or just shown what the difference is between him and everybody else. And if you've got one of those players in your team, then you can understand. When you watch players like that playing for your team, you understand how Champions League teams are so good and how they are on a different level to teams like Everton. It's because they have 3 or 4 of those players, and that's the difference. And all you want when you've got one is to get more and more, because they are just different class, absolute different class, and he was today. So I've given him a 9. Richarlison, I've given a 7. He was unlucky to Richarlison today, to be honest. He was in and about, but not, if his goal had stood, it would have been a great goal. Not, he sets up, to be fair, he sets up Dom. He got the header that Michael Keane scores from. He jumps with the defender for the goal. Dominic Calvert-Lewin scores the first goal. So he's always in the action. It just didn't always come off for him today. But his general game is good. It's just that today he was a little bit sloppy. His shooting was a little bit erratic. Probably just needs a goal to settle him down. It was disappointing that goal did. He just didn't stay on side. That'd have been a great goal. A great goal. I'm actually talking. I'm going to give him a 7.5 actually, because when I think about it, he was involved in like 3 of the 5 goals, wasn't he? Really. Dom's first one, he goes up for the header and that forces the player to head it to Dom. Michael Keane, and he crosses for Dominic Calvert-Lewin's second. So I'm going to give him 7.5 actually. So fair play to him. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I'm giving him a 10. I cannot not give him a 10. He scored a hat-trick of scruffy goals. And that's what I want my number 9, my centre-forward, to do. A hat-trick of scruffy goals. And he did it today. And it doesn't matter what people say about him. He's there in the right place, and he was there in the right place 3 times to score a hat-trick, to win us the game. Simple as that. He wins us the game today by getting those goals. So I'm giving him a 10. Fantastic Dominic Calvert-Lewin, growing all the time. That's all I can say, Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, 10 out of 10. The subs, Iwobi, a 7, just came on, did okay, didn't he? He was all right. Nice to see him coming off the bench and being part of the game. Obviously, the manager thinks that he's got something. He brought him on, so I've given him a 7. He wants to be part of he wants to be in the game, but at the moment, or even, from last season, he's always trying to get in the game, but not quite getting in the game. But I'll give him a 7. Sigurdsson, give him a 7 as well. Came on, done his job. Great ball in for the goal that was disallowed. So I've given him a 7. And Moise Keane, I'll give him a 7 as well. I'm feeling very generous. Tried to get into the game. Again, one of those players who's just on the fringe, but just can't quite get into it. A little bit like Iwobi was. So I'll give him a 7 as well. I'm feeling generous. More game time for him, which is good. Game time for Iwobi, that's good as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree with my ratings? Let me know. Make sure to check out my instant match reaction, Baz's instant match reaction, and 3 things from today. And Give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to watch the final word on Monday live, join us on Patreon. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. See you later.